There you go.
Yep. I'm live. Look at that.
It's alive.
Alright. So, technically, Lavos is, I guess, the typical way people deal with this fight.
Chroma could also be a good choice, right?
Lavos has the largest number of damage types available to him at any given time. Cyto 9 is also good.
Yeah, because of the selectable ammo buff.
My solution is if you hit the spider with your operator's amp, it'll... Like, there's a cooldown, I think, of 5 seconds, but you hit it with your amp and it'll switch what its current weakness is.
I want to say we had to specifically do
Sparky,
phase 3
right.
to get the reward.
We're all here. Let's get started.
Yeah, actually, you go
that
over...
means I need to complete the first 2 phases.
Yes. You've not touched it at
Sparky,
all?
Right.
No.
We're all here.
Okay.
Let's get started.
I will do them in order, then.
Alright.
From her perch above Enrichment Labs,
You care
Profit
about
Taker has a
the
perfect
story?
advantage to bombard anything she doesn't like.
Profit.
Cool. Realistically, all you actually need is Phase 3, and Phase 4 is the only one where you actually fight it.
Yeah, I'm confused by what they mean by getting phase 3 to get the
So,
actual foundry upgrade. 'cause I
Profit
didn't see it in the
Taker,
reward
it's not a
list.
foundry upgrade, it's just an item you craft in your foundry.
Gotcha. 'Cause, like, they
Um,
have the Graphimag there. but
it
I've
might not
already
even
got
be
Graphimag
a-
on my gun.
it might not even be something you have to craft, it might just be the reward.
That's what I was saying. I think it's like a segment that you plug into your
Not
set. Or
much.
It is a
Just
gear
now.
item that
The
you equip to
taxman
your
are
gear
onto
wheel.
quill. Sparky,
Ah.
get your team over there, now!
The Arc Gun Deployer. I should have waited till you were closer
This is
to
the
do
place.
that. Oh well.
Eliminate those Corpus teams before they find the quill.
You'll just have to do with not getting my smoke screen.
I don't care too much.
Quills are always one step ahead. Never seen one take a hit. He'll be around, hiding somewhere.
Dead? What kind of quill walks into an ambush? Search the body. Though I suspect the corpus will have already snatched up our protocols.
Oh.
No protocols. Just fish bait? This is a
Oh,
bust.
right.
Nah. For everything a quill does, there's a reason. Tenno, got a shock spear, Andy?
Time for your
Gotta go
favorite diversion.
What am I fishing for?
You just fish until it completes an objective.
Oh. I guess I shoot some bait.
Something lodged in that servofish's
I
intake.
tossed a die, so
Digital wave.
all the fish are glowing.
Yeah,
Andy.
there isn't a single fish on my screen.
Numbers.
Oh,
Coordinates, maybe.
I'm not saying a
I'm
lot.
convinced that fish just do not spawn on this map for me.
Tenno,
Could be.
get your fists up!
Another wafer, jammed in the intake. Coordinates.
Okay, it literally just clears, like, increments the objective for every
You can keep
fish
fishing
anyone
around, but
gets.
Seems to be pointing toward a taxman base.
Sequence complete. Coordinates to this taxman base. Time for a degree of violence. We need the codes to that satellite, or
A
this whole
degree
plan
of
is
violence.
beached.
Alrighty.
Oh, part of the reason I hated doing all these side tasks is because there's apparently things that make them easier. Like, upon reaching
you
rank
and your
5 with
team know what to do.
Unico, I found out that there's a suppressor for your fucking mining tool, so I can stop being visible playing as, what's her face?
I didn't know
Yeah.
there was such a thing. I just, like, for mining, I always just use something really tanky.
Yeah, no, turns out there's just flat out a mining
Slot that
silencer
data mass
upgrade.
into the base terminal and I'll get to work. That kicked the nest. Taxman on the way. Hold him off while I finish up.
Coal and electricity. There we go. I'm trying to remember my alchemy.
Don't worry, you can just leave me to do the Ash special on everyone.
I'm just cracking their shields.
Nearly complete. Ish. That'll get me past the first layer of security. Plug the data mass into the terminal, then make sure I'm not bothered.
Oh. Being invisible doesn't help much when everything has big AoE.
Stand by.
That's fair.
Guts.
Hey, an
Looks
Arkansas.
like they wiped the grid before we could lock the place down.
That's interesting. I didn't know they
Wait,
dropped here.
Show me that. Drone patrol route. Custom programmed. In the middle of nowhere. Why would the taxman send us out there? Get after it, Sparky.
I can hack that terminal if you want to trade the base you got for this one.
Sparky, drone dead ahead. LD, when that thing's down, I need you to...
Way ahead of you. Quill encrypted data block. Working. Tenno, get between the drone and those mowers.
One hack coming up, and then a quick teleport into our custody.
I'm surprised
and
this
they're gonna
is
try to
just like
wreck
a
it
normal
rather
mission,
than let
to be
us
honest.
take it. Hold them off while I get this done.
But phases 1 through 3 mostly are just normal missions, honestly. There's a little bit of extra mechanics for one of them, but for the most part it's just typical Orbalis stuff.
At least the mission set here is better than the mission set on Earth.
Yeah.
See this?
For sure. Have some smoke screen.
Neff's crew are falling back. Follow up if you're feeling it.
That's it.
Satellite protocols
That is
are in the
indeed
bag.
it.
Right, next steps. I'm coming out. Meet me on the field.
Okay.
Oh, and we don't even have to, like, go back in.
Correct.
Phase 2.
Neat. But yeah, what I was getting at before with the Prophet Taker shields is instead of actually matching its damage type, my go-to solution is just change its current damage type until it matches something on my Necromech's ultimate.
Enrichment Labs holds the
I'm guessing there's a
harmonic
setting
schema of Prophet
or
Taker
something
shields.
that you can do
With it,
to
Biz thinks he can slow the adaptation long
make it
enough for
change
your
its,
crew to inflict
color?
some real
Shoot it with an
damage.
amp.
Raid the place.
Do you want to
I'll
handle
cover
this?
the
I'm not really
entrance.
built for
I'll be
stealth.
quick about it.
Sure.
I don't want you having to blowtorch
Just if
me
you
off
care about
whatever
getting the
I froze
optional.
to.
I'm not sure
Prophet
there even
Taker's
is an optional
designs
for
are
this
a
one.
triple-lock
I think it's
data vault.
just
Probably a late model
get through,
Humble and Mercer if
get
I
the
know
thing.
the corpus. That means you need 3 passkeys, and you've got to get them quick as those suckers expire if they're not reauthorized on the regular.
Each passkey is held by a corpus director. Their
Also, the first
skin-scored
tier of this
passkeys
is
high
murder.
value, and the directors have orders to self-preserve.
okay.
They're not coming out unless you leave them no choice.
The taxman cares more about self-profit than self-preservation. Watch this.
Also, we have to wait for all the dialogue to finish before we can actually start completing the objective.
What is ours? The profit of our suffering. We will not leave until every last credit has been taken from this facility.
Can't believe they fell for that. Well, they got the director's attention. Coming out for a nosy, heavily armed and all, with security.
You're on the clock, Sparky. The directors carry passkeys for the data vault. Take the directors down before the keys expire, and we lose our chance. Your first target is the armaments director. Armaments research. How much blood was on that mugger's hands?
Vivisect director. Huh. Animal experimentation. He deserved his fate. One target remains.
Sentient research director. So that's what you get for messing with things you don't understand.
Right, listen up. Take those passkeys to the data vault outside Enrichment Labs. With the directors taken care of, you shouldn't meet much resistance.
Oh, wow.
What?
These guys are,
Oh.
remarkable in that they don't take much damage.
Nothing's ever easy.
Oh, Ambulance. Yeah.
Melee works.
The intended mechanic is that they
Two
have
down.
breakable
That
parts
wasn't
you're
so bad.
supposed to break,
Now crack open the data vault
Oh,
and
so I
grab
just
that
brute force
data
it.
nest.
pretty much.
Got it. Now get out of there.
Ooh, rhymes.
Reinforcements. Kill him or lose him.
Lift disabled.
Just don't let him see you entering Fortuna.
Another one down. You Outworlders can thank me later.
All right. Get your crew back to Fortuna. But do it quietly.
This time we go back in?
Looks that way.
Got some toroids for that.
Yeah.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Alright.
Time for the part
Sparky,
that you
right.
actually need.
We're all here. Let's get started. So, Prophet
me.
will
Labs has gone into full lockdown. Boone?
How's it, lady matey?
The plan, if you would?
Right, Cobradon's got all the tricks, check. Been taxing lab parts since we were sprogs.
Let me
Primo
out.
Electromags, that place. Anyways, intake, outtake, vent C7A, innit? Back of the place, blocked. But your old mucker Boone here's rigged it askew. Just for you. Check, check.
You get all that? I think he said intake, outtake, vent C7A, rear of enrichment labs. Though most of that vent kit jargon sounds like a cavart coughing up fur cloths. First things first, disable the
Teleported.
overcharger satellite so Biz can knock her off her perch. Deploying satellite protocols. Rejected. Gods, I was afraid of this. You'll need to reboot the antenna array from outside at the same time as satellite protocols are uploaded. Outworlders, split up.
Alright.
All right. One needs to go to B, the other stays at A. I'll head for B.
Okay, sorry
Team,
about that.
somebody has to stay with the console
No, I
while the
was
others
just press
head
the button,
outside to
not
reboot the
realizing that I
antenna
was going
array.
to set up a little 3-second timer.
Ah. Not sure what it does when you play this solo. I definitely knew at some point because I definitely played it solo. But all right, you ready?
They probably put the buttons next to each other. Yeah.
Hit it. What? I'm at B, but it didn't give me anything to do. Oh, there it
There it
goes.
That's it.
They made me
Protocol
do a hacking
injection
game
is
first.
taking.
Ah.
The satellite is going down.
Biz, get her down if you would.
This is a little something I've been saving for a rainy day.
It can't be cooler than the neck is. Sorry.
Visually, maybe. Mechanically, literally anything is cooler than a necromech.
High impact mortars. That takes me back.
From that
Oh, hey,
cache
buddy.
you put aside after the reclamation uprising.
I hate to interrupt this flashback, but I'm going in now.
I don't actually remember what elements are on my necromech. Also, I have the wrong necromech.
Looks like green.
They're throwing everything they've got to, and
Impact.
they barely make
You have
it
to see.
back.
You have to look for the icon on the front.
Just keep shooting. I'm getting excellent data from all
Flash
this.
now.
LD, what's your situation?
I'm inside. Security is thicker than anticipated. I'll need more time.
Need just a little more data.
Ow.
Gravimag. I'm coming out. Can't wait to introduce that orb to your Arcwing weapons.
Biz, tell me you have enough data.
Not yet. We need to be sure. Cycle your damage.
They're sending in heavy reinforcements. Biz!
This is only challenging because I'm struggling to figure out which ones to use at what time. I'm always like a second late.
Oh, the
This
damage
one's playing
types.
class. Yeah.
I'm sure it's not
Second I swapped
helping
the
that I'm
last-
cycling them a lot because it keeps giving me ones that I don't have. Puncture.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I do. Impact.
Alright, got enough.
Alright, time to leave.
Outworkers, get ready to run in 3, 2, 1. Good work, all of you. Everyone, we've got all we need. The time is now. Get
Oh,
back
is
to
it?
Fortuna and
Yep.
arm up. It's time to finish off Profit Taker.
Now that that's done, since you already have the Gravimag installed to your arc gun, all you should need to do is equip the deployer to your gear wheel, which you
That
can
is if
do
it gave
in
it to
Fortuna. What?
That is if it gave it to me.
It should be a mission reward once we go back inside.
That should even things out a little bit. It's not listening.
Huh.
As I said, it gave me a... Oh, there we go. It was given to me as a mission message
Yeah.
afterwards. Or just gave it to me.
Ah.
Alright. Gear, Gravimag, arc gun deployer.
And
What's
what I'd
better?
suggest doing is put it in one of the first 12 slots of your gear wheel because you can bind those to keybinds.
I hadn't even thought of using them as keybinds.
I have my Necromech on X, my motorcycle on apostrophe, my arc gun on semicolon, and my arc wing on tilde.
Huh.
And energy restores, I think, on 7, and synthesis scanners on 6.
Options.
Join me here, in orbit, out of the dirt, above everyone else. It's just better.
Yeah, whatever. I'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Alrighty. Need to change my Necromech to be the one that's actually useful. And not the trash one that is useless and shouldn't exist.
Real.
Alright. Okay. Okay, it just has innate blast. Huh.
Let's go to Smokefinger real quick and check this out. Okay, yeah. So if you have 30,000 standing, and you go to Smokefinger, down at the bottom there'll be a diamond with 3 dots in the middle, and that is the Sunpoint Plasma Drill Silencer widget.
There's a chance that I got it at some point and have just forgotten. Let's see.
They also have one that increases the drill
While
range,
our
which
composite
That I
sounds
definitely
pretty
have.
useful,
natures
actually.
afford a longer than typical life expectancy, I fear I am simply too advanced in my years to be of any quantitative aid to the Resistance. But I will,
As a matter of
course,
fact,
do
it would
my
appear
little
I
bit,
have neither of the
if that
widgets.
is deemed to be of value. Bet you
I don't blame
the
you.
first time you
Yeah, why bother silencing it when instead you can just, like, use Rhino?
Well, might as well go and earn towards that. Use up all these bonds. Alright, so do we want to go straight to doing the new stuff, or do we want to go ahead and finish off this Profit Taker work?
Let me look at something. I
Welcome.
think Nightwave is reset already, hasn't it? Yeah. If we do a fast capture mission
That's all
first,
from me.
we might get last week's Elite Nightwave back, and it was Profit Taker. So if we do the capture first, we might be able to get Nightwave credit for Profit Taker.
Alright, see if we can.
If we can't get the Nightwave credit, honestly, I don't really care that much about Profit Taker.
Me either.
I hate it, and I don't feel like you get
Operator,
much that's
you have
worthwhile from it,
returned.
if I remember correctly.
I did it. All I needed to do.
Profit Taker Orb. Oh boy, you get you have a 3% chance of getting the Bloodshed Sigil.
Ooh.
Like, you're guaranteed a Toroid, but it's not as good as the one from Exploiter Orb. Technically speaking, running Profit Taker over and over is the most efficient farm for standing with Little Duck. Because technically you can do Profit Taker in like 2 minutes. I can't do Profit Taker in 2 minutes because I'm bad at it.
Fair.
But
Me too.
people that are good at it can do it in 2 minutes, and that makes it the most efficient way to rank up with Little Duck because it guarantees a like 2,000 standing Toroid or some such.
Huh.
Every run. 6,000. But I suck at Profit Taker, so I just ran Exploiter and got the 12,000 standing Toroids and ranked up with those instead.
That's fair. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order you do it in, how many of them you put in.
Well, technically doing Exploiter is slower because it's a much longer fight. If you're bad at if you're good at Profit Taker, Exploiter is a much longer fight. I'm bad at Profit Taker to the point where I can't actually reliably beat it solo.
Fair.
Like Profit Taker, I think has like 4 phases, and you have to complete the last phase on a time limit. Yeah. Let me switch to Wukong. That's not the switch button. That's still not the switch button. There we go. And capture.
All right.
That's not what I wanted.
Are
Oh, well.
worthy foes.
Wait, that's not the weapon
Underestimate
I wanted.
them at your peril.
It doesn't matter. We'll only be here for a minute.
Oh no, for sure.
We'd
But
better
if we're
only
out
be here for a
walking,
minute.
it's
That's
weird.
literally what the Nightwave challenge is.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands.
Technically, the
Congratulations,
challenge is
Tenno.
a minute and a half, but
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that
Really?
you've learned.
the
Hold on.
objective changed.
Oh.
Your heavy weapon is selected separately from your Arcwing weapon. You'll actually need to go into your arsenal and switch it.
You're screwed that it's the Muslim.
I think the
I think the
Masolan can be used as a heavy by default without a Gravenac. The same is also true of Corvex's arc gun that I forget the name of, even though it's the one I use.
Can you pick up ammo for this somewhere?
Yes, arc gun ammo has a chance of dropping, and then you're still using Lavos. I think his 3 will convert any ammo it touches into universal ammo.
Yeah. Oh, which is considered heavy.
Yeah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yep. It's because we passed all the dudes on the way to the capture target.
I hate how they do that with
We've got
the
robots
assault
inbound.
missions or the exterminate missions. They'll be more than happy to point them back when the next guy's up front.
Typically it doesn't do that. It's because it's one where the objective changed. Like that was something that used to be a big issue, but they fixed it a while ago. Mostly.
Yeah. I figured out it was specifically a visual glitch that was happening to us when we played yesterday, where I was seeing all of the mission objectives at once. Because I tried playing the second set on my own, solo, had no issues.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I figured it was probably something like that.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Catching up.
How dare you take more time to get here than I do?
It is done, Tenno.
I can't believe you would do such a thing.
I stopped to sniff the corpus. Alright. I'm gonna change my heavy weapon real quick.
You should do that. I will actually be back in a minute.
Alright.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
With
I'm just
soup.
fucking with everything. Looking
Fun.
around what I can shift. Now that we have access to what do you call them? Arcanes on our heavy weapons. It's leading me to think about mods I can actually get away with removing.
Drop every crit rate mod and just use Innervation.
Exactly.
All one crit
You
rate
know,
mod that exists for
all
arc
one.
guns.
But that means more damage. Or, well, to be fair, I already had a crit damage one.
As much as I personally like using Innervate and Crux, practically speaking, Innervate and Deadhead, or Innervate and whatever the other base
then
damage
Merciless.
arcane. Yeah, Merciless. Technically speaking,
Merciless
that's
could be really good.
probably better for most arc guns, just because Merciless or Deadhead give you so much more base damage than Rubido-lined Barrel does.
It just depends on whether or not the Grattler actually hits weak spots. Because I think I
don't
could
think it
get
does.
to pretty reliably do so if it did.
I think it has like a weird thing where for some reason it doesn't hit weak spots even when it does.
Alright, if that's the case, then I'll let Merciless be the primary, and then I'll put in more chance for statuses.
Kuva Grappler.
Because I've got it right now where it has mostly a chance to deal viral, but it can also deal radiation, magnetic, and blast.
Generally speaking, if you're running viral, you want to have...
What was that?
Generally speaking, you want to run viral with heat or slash builds.
Yeah.
Lightning builds are also okay with viral. If you're running blast, you're better off running corrosive as the other damage type.
Yeah.
And radiation is kind of only worth using if you want whatever the other stat on the mod is. Same with magnetic.
So magnetic I'm only using for the fire rate.
Fair.
Same goes with radiation for the multi-shot.
Also fair.
In which case, the damage types I'm actually doing are viral as a combination of two.
So, real quick, going back to headshots, all the wiki page says is that its explosion doesn't get headshots. It doesn't say that the actual bullet doesn't, so I might be misremembering, and you might be able to build up Deadhead with it.
We'll see. I'll make 2 builds for it, but we'll start with the Merciless build, because that's guaranteed to be okay. Especially with Innervate, having more damage and more crits is fine.
You have a Kuva Grattler, right?
Yep.
My recommendation, or what is its progenitor bonus?
Let me check it out real quick. Toxin, 44%.
That's probably one of the best ones, conveniently, because that can be combined into viral or corrosive.
Oh, you know what? I could probably make it do viral and heat damage by just adding another heat mod.
So, what I will say is progenitor bonuses, and this is the same for like innate elements on any weapon that has them, them, always combine last for some reason.
So, I've got it right now just by removing the magnetic damage and the fire rate bonus to do heat, blast, radiation, and viral.
Neat.
It's a pretty fun combo, I think.
Yeah, for sure. If you can do this easily, you want to try to balance the elements so that heat has the highest chance of applying. Basically, have heat be the most dominant element on the gun.
I just shared the build.
But
it's not going to be the most dominant, but it is the second most dominant.
Fair.
Right behind viral. So it is viral 22.5, heat 10%. But
there is
that it's
also
multi-shot, and that's on a
Yeah.
per projectile.
Yeah, there is also a new primary arcane that comes from Descendia that
Yeah.
makes it so that when a combined element reaches max stats, you will have a chance. Every additional stack beyond the max has a chance to be split into its component elements.
Is that primary plated round?
No. Plated round,
No.
I think, is like damage after a reload or some such.
Yeah, that's on reload, deal more damage. I'm trying to find.
Chances are you
Sure
won't.
it's in the primaries?
It is definitely primary. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Primary overcharge. While at or above 90% energy, gain 35% of your max energy as multi-shot,
Yep.
capped at 350.
Primary debilitates. If
I've
if an
actually
enemy
got
has 10
part of
stacks
it.
of a combined status effect, inflicting the same status effect again has a chance to inflict one of the base status effects it is composed
Oh
of.
shit. So if you have like viral and you're tired of always maxing out at 10, you can just get a bunch of toxin bonuses as well.
Yep. It is
That's
really
pretty
good
sick.
for completely broken DOT builds because viral will become toxin.
Oh goodness.
You can run like viral
And blast will
radiation
become
builds
fire.
and get toxin, lightning, and fire
Oh my
along
God.
with your
Hold
viral.
on. So I've got let me look at my base assist again. It's got a 132% chance of inflicting a status, with the statuses it can inflict being magnetic, blast, radiation, and viral.
Yep. So what I
just
will
all
say
of it.
is it doesn't really work very well with Blast because Blast removes itself every time it reaches 10 stacks.
That's fair.
But between the others on there, you're getting every base element anyway.
Yeah, every base element, especially the ones that stack. Just endless amounts of damage. Man, that's
It
funny.
also, this might have been a bug, and if it was, they may have fixed it. I do remember when the update launched, it also didn't really play well with beam weapons for some reason.
Don't laugh, but this... I think this is the happiest I've ever been.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is another attempt at a fast capture. Hopefully it doesn't change the game mode on us again.
Okay. I will just follow you then.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Better hurry, only 30 seconds left.
Only 30 seconds across 100 meters.
Only 20 seconds left.
They
Only no
fought
seconds
well.
left.
Good deaths, all.
Man, I forgot these can still reward the old health restores. Why do those even exist anymore?
Oh, fuck.
I think even the large only gives you like 200 health.
Oh my goodness. Wait, they count that? Even when they added that, that wasn't large.
It was large for most
Wasn't
frames.
Nidus a thing around that time?
No, they had already changed to the new types of health restores long before Nidus.
Flash and bite.
I feel
The
like the
day
most
is
health
won,
any frame
not
could
with a
get was like
strike to the
600 at
heart,
the time.
But 100
Like, still,
cuts about
600.
it.
It's not even half of that.
Okay, it did not give us back last week's Elite, and I don't care enough to beat an Aura Worm to see if clearing both of these gets it. So
Yeah,
we
me
will
neither.
Let's
not
check
bother
what's
with Profit
next.
Taker.
Oh man, I just thought of a funny, not one I'm gonna try because I don't really have to go for, but what's the Mirage? What if you use like a heavy weapon with Mirage?
The same thing will happen as when you use any weapon with
Oh
Mirage.
no, of course.
It'll
I
hit
just
like a
think
truck.
It'd be funny, just instant hail of bullets.
Oh yeah. Man, now you have me really tempted to try using Mirage in the Ascendia.
All right, we should get that done soon though, because I'm gonna have to keep the cash space. And then
What's the worst that could happen?
my sister that I wasn't going with anybody,
But then you did.
but then I did.
How
And
could
so
you
that
do
means
such a thing?
I mean, she heads out, and so we have a smoke break before she heads out. It's normally around 7:30, 8 o'clock. But I figure we can complete this in 15 minutes.
Guess we'll find out.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. We've already done this before.
Alrexirum
to these two
tore
of us.
my memories from my mind, and this dark refractory is the key to unlocking them violently.
I actually really like this character so far.
Rhodes?
I don't know
Deep
too much
within
about these
Rhodes'
characters, but yeah,
psyche,
Rhodes
we
seems
find the shrine.
weirdly trustworthy for actually just the devil and an Orcan.
Am I not surprised?
Rhodes is... I just
He's
absolutely
got his,
love him as a
like-
character. He's so much
Open the
fun.
eyes of another's mind to your own, and what comes out the other end is a sea of fragmented colors like the twist of a child's toy to rays of light.
I thought this was simply just one of your less flattering evenings, devil.
Doing hundreds of thousands of damage with each one of these like hits.
Ow. There goes all my shields. There goes all my shields again. Ow. Ow again. This is such a ridiculous number of these guys. There's no need for this many Blitz Eximus.
Yeah, for real.
Like, what am I even supposed to do about this? I'm using Mirage.
See, I knew I wouldn't have a good enough Mirage build because you also don't.
I actually have a really, really broken Mirage build, but
It just doesn't want to work during this setup.
not with all these Blitz Eximus. Not
That
with...
was my problem playing Nova earlier, actually. Like, Nova's good, but I was just constantly getting knocked down, so I didn't have time to, like, stack up the sets.
It's not even the knockdown that's the problem for me, it's that, like, Mirage survives by having enemies hit her clones instead of her. But if...
And they're all just going for her instead because of the AoE.
Yeah. Like, the clones are close enough to her that the AoE catches her.
Oh, it's prepped.
Oh.
Hey.
No, it's still two more
still
seconds,
2 seconds.
and the dudes are blocking it.
There.
They do that sometimes. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Okay, I might be... Oh, you're down too. We might be fucked. We are fucked. Also, my stream disconnected. Lesson learned. Don't use Mirage.
You poor thing.
This game mode has a lot of weird difficulty spikes. It's either completely doable or impossible, and there's like no in between.
Yeah.
I'll swap to Nova as well. That could help.
Let's see.
Having the slowing effect with the second person is more beneficial.
Who shall I use? Ooh, this could be... I'm very, very tempted to try something that may come back to bite me.
Yeah.
I've got the Epitaph in the other slot. This should be fine.
Growing power. Oh no.
Vidaria.
Vidaria.
It is a charge trigger sniper rifle. And hits on enemies have a chance to strike other nearby enemies with lightning.
Right, that was the one that had the like overpowered crowd clearing effect when it came out, right?
Yes, it had a glitch when it came out where blast procs would trigger the lightning, not just direct hits with the rifle. And then the lightning would inflict more blast procs, and it would just infinitely loop between the two.
Well, if they tried patching that out, I doubt it's patched out when they're primed.
Through with ritual. I dimly recall some ceremony or other like this one.
This is
offerings, tribute.
Another really great thing about the Vidaria Prime is that if your initial shot is a headshot, all the lightning strikes will be too. Which means it can build up Crux real fast.
Infinite Crux. Loading.
The offering is already ready. Yeah, see how much faster that went? Now for the actually hard part that we only barely made it to last time. Alrighty. Let's see how he likes this. He doesn't, which is good. Unfortunately, I don't think the Oni has a head. He does have a head action. Also, remember we can get, like, extra buffs by collecting more offerings.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember the thing that you may not have even known to begin with, actually.
Oh, I'm putting one in. Fire rate blessing.
Perfect.
Really it is, because I'm using Fenmore.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see the damage that's doing.
Literally on the health bar.
Something is building up Crux for me, even though I'm not using the Vidaria right now.
Another offering. They aren't even going after the point anymore. Lifesteal. Convinced my Innogen is broken.
Oh?
You're supposed to be able to activate the Garnet form for it, right?
Yeah, once your combo reaches 6 times, I think.
Oh, mine's at 8 times now, and it's still not available.
Huh. Is it already in Incarnate form?
I don't think so. It only shows up a new icon for that, right?
An icon will appear in your buff bar, and there will be a little glowing blue gauge under your aim reticle when you have it in your hand.
Yeah, I've got the dots. No like special gauge.
Probably be better.
10?
What?
Now I'm at 10 times. Oh, I'm down.
How could you do such a thing? I'll get you in a second.
Thank you. That's just because I was sitting still.
Okay, it took my arc gun away. There we go.
Yeah, it does that every time. Oh my god, why are all the Exos basically invincible now?
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Lifesteal.
Oh, that was an awful moment to have to reload. There we go.
Took no time at all. Only like 7 minutes for the one.
Yeah.
In the fog of war,
right
that which you perceive often is not as it seems.
Oh,
Be watchful.
open lockers, but only ones that aren't marked on the minimap.
I take no responsibility for
The ones marked on the
corruption that
minimap are
happens to my
sentients in
memories
disguise.
as they are filtered through the drifter's psyche.
My dude's
I do
scanning
not
the
want
ones
to
that are
hear
safe.
anyone whining. The only
Although
complaints I
honestly,
hear are from
you can
you,
just
Rolf.
run around opening everything and just run away from the sentients.
Yeah.
Like, they can't really keep up with you.
The refractory is trying to
Oh, it's
purge
a
Marie
person,
from the
not a
system.
pod.
However amusing that is, if it succeeds, this venture is over.
Anything that does blast damage with Zephyr is hilarious.
Honoria challenge completed for defending Marie 3 times.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
So here's a fun fact that people use to great effect with Lavos.
Yeah.
Gas procs can get headshots.
I didn't know that.
So it's totally pop, and since Lavos scales every status effect he does with abilities or duration or weapons to his duration, like his ability duration, You can get like really long-lasting gas procs with him that will get a ton of headshots. And what people will do is they'll put Cyto 9's evade on him, and the gas proc headshots will keep him invisible.
They're infinite invisibility.
It would be important
Pretty
when on
much.
the battlefield, I suppose.
There.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Down.
Here, I might gather you into mine. In this desolation of the devil's mind, we take what shelter we can.
I guess a weak point boost.
We fight on.
This time I remember to bring a scanner.
Nice.
May soul guide you.
This war you fought, Rose, was it truly madness to such a degree as this?
Wasn't this charmingly fantastical? No. Does this capture the level of egregious cruelty and mindless horrific butchery? Yes.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
Oh yeah, we're both implanted with bombs, and we will periodically explode if we don't get enough kills.
The bombs literally like have a
Is what?
They haven't broken their shields once yet.
Yeah, the bomb does like no damage. I don't feel like it actually means much of anything.
So apparently the arc gun deployer gets confused with
Interesting.
What is the gluttonous beast holding? The spoils of war? And what
yes,
is
it
that
counted
odor?
my deploying
Rook,
with Fenmore
is
as
this your
deploying
true
an arc
form?
gun.
Weird.
On the other hand, these weapons were absolutely perfect choices for presidents.
Oh yeah.
I think we killed literally every single one of them.
Yep. I knew that Fenmore used heavy weapon animations when it's in Incarnate mode, so I guess that's what's causing the glitch that makes the game assume it's a arc gun. Or treat it like deploying one, rather. That's interesting to know, for sure.
Did we finally figure out how to make gold from lead? Magnifique.
That shouldn't be possible. Now again. Now again.
They were like swinging at me and Ghost Range hitting me.
Yeah. For whatever reason, my guns are doing practically no damage, so I'm just running around shooting with my operator. really love. Oh yeah, they did add, I think, a single new melee arcane. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I still can't use my melee weapon.
The devil's depravity has drawn Leon into its vortex. You must keep him safe.
It's actually quite thrown off my build.
I am just constantly losing health for some reason. Why are there... Huh? I'm very confused about what's going on here.
Yeah, the survival charges.
Well, it's... I don't know.
Oh, I can use my melee weapon now. I just have to action swap it, I guess.
Weird.
No, it's just no longer using my melee weapon.
Huh.
Yeah, whatever they did this time fucked everything up. I blame the game.
Makes sense. Yep.
Whoever gave life to this beast thinks themselves equal to the luminaries. Please, I ask you, undo this blasphemy.
Hey, remember when Archons were tough and had a lot of health?
Remember when Archons were created under our soul?
Gonna guess that's some reference that I don't know.
That's the thing that Leon was just saying. Like, Archons were never would have been created under our soul. Literally was the...
No, they were created on Tau.
Oh, they were?
They were hybridized with Warframes at Sol, but they were originally created at Tau.
Ah, there you are. Here you are safe. If we must.
Man, I'm just gonna not. These both suck.
I got extra status damage. I really love the reload for this rifle. That's not the reload button.
Mine was status resistance, and with the exchange that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why do I still have to?
I don't. If you don't take a buff, we have to wait 40 seconds or a minute.
That's dumb. They should just let me press skip.
But
since we're, no, I'm not gonna reset that timer. I noticed it reset.
Yeah. I mean, it'll stay as long as one of us is on the platform. But yeah, my options were either 200% status something. I could look at it.
More status damage for a chance of taking more status chances or something.
And then
like
my other option was do double damage to Eximus, but they don't drop orbs anymore.
Yeah, both of mine were kind of awful. One had something to do with gliding, which I almost never do. I think.
Like
and then the other
half
one was
like double ammo efficiency while gliding, but half while standing or some such.
Yeah, and then the other one was like, hey, do you want to like take 70% less heat damage, with the exchange being that every shot you take or you give deals a bit of heat damage to you?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I already had heat damage
You
resistance.
are bless your path.
Mindless destruction.
Mines.
Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Fruit will spoil the whole bushel, as the saying goes. Seek out the sinner amongst them. You are be with us. Stay with us now.
Come, shadows of my past. Wage siege upon my mind all you like. You did not defeat me then, and you shall not defeat me now.
It doesn't look like we get the ampules this time, but the dudes are way less durable than they were before.
Maybe marginally. It doesn't feel much less durable.
I could just be running a really broken build and that would be what's going on. So like, I'm absolutely chunking it. But also, keep an eye out for wherever my tornadoes are, because you'll do way more damage to tornadoed enemies than normal.
Alright.
You know the whole thing with, like, Saren's Toxic Lash making weapons broken that are normally just kind of okay?
Yeah.
Zephyr's tornadoes basically use the same mechanism, but they're applicable to way more things than just Toxic Lash, than the more limited things Toxic Lash does. Some enemies are invisible for some reason.
There must be a modifier.
And I mean, invisible is kind of in air quotes here, because it's the usual... Yeah. It's the same invisibility visual effect that gets put on a Warframe when they're invisible. I really wish people would stop coming online on Steam so I could see my abilities. Because I really need to know when my 3 goes down. If that stays down for more than a few seconds, I'm basically guaranteed to die.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's
it
grasp.
has completely
These
replaced my
devices
arc
seek
gun
to
with
elude us.
Fenwar.
Interesting.
Usually,
This
I
is
relish attention.
a nightmare.
But I recommend staying out of the light. Trust me.
What am I supposed to do?
We just have to follow in circles and hope we keep up.
Yeah.
So long as we're in the lake, quote unquote, I think.
Yeah.
Okay? Otherwise, the hunters will come after us.
No, they'll come after us even when we're in it. Might be about to go down here. Okay, just get my ability back.
Thanks for reminding me to put up my
Hunting with a Kavat.
Like I say,
we used to settle on convicts back in my day. Splendid for working up an appetite.
This time we don't have to feed it though.
Yeah. You slowing enemies is honestly amazing for me because I'm like, the more headshots I get, the more... Yeah. Well, there's that, but also, like, if I get headshots, my lightning strikes get headshots. And then also I'm running Zada's Whisper, so if I get headshots, I magnetize enemy heads.
Swapped enemy types on us. It's Cauldron now.
Yep.
It's actually easier to me.
Yeah, ever since they nerfed Dedekin's Cauldron, it kind of wins.
Extra.
Yeah. I think it's just cycling between them. Look who's here. Don't get close to it. It has Ureli's Aqua Blades, so it'll kind of just perma-set. Well, you might be fine with Nullstar.
He's just dragging me in, but I'm alright. Got him. I still think this might be the easiest way to get 25 steel essence.
The easiest way is when one of the Steel Path alerts is captured.
That's resting pastures. I fear we have strayed into
Because I think every certain some amount of time, I don't recall exactly what, a bunch of Steel Path alerts pop up, and they are, I believe, all 25, like 25 steel essence per alert. And you just get it for completing the mission. So, I found out all the detailed mechanics of Rhodes Boss Fight.
Yeah.
Going into Phase 2, he has 3 random moves, and he will gain one of them.
Are a mess.
2 of them are insta-kills.
Clean this place up. Take what suits you.
Oh my god, of course I don't have fucking melee now.
Naturally.
It's okay, Drama 2 does that.
What does it? Oh, yeah. Honestly, now that we know that this floor is the crates, if you're on sometime later in the week, we can just come through here and I can run Zaku, and we can just get easy materials.
Yeah. I've got Zaku too. Place is big enough for the 2 of us.
It's not. One Zaku with big range will break the entire
You've
room.
done all this work to turn over a new stone in my mind. I'm simply flattered.
Third time's the charm. What do you mean?
Roth has different voice lines for every time you fight him.
I know, it's just, we just got here. Take random damage.
Unfortunately, Roth can't be bubbled.
I will burn the optimism right out of your very marrow, Marie!
Touch the runes.
Well, you did it.
I only got 2 of them. I don't know what happened to the others.
That was enough to do it.
Yeah, you're supposed to have to get all of them.
Fire is stronger than his.
Ow. But, yeah, if you don't touch the runes, then he wipes the whole team.
That makes sense. I kinda wish they didn't have the teamwork mechanic though.
I agree, but you do get a ton of time. He's gonna do it. Also, when you get the runes, Leon and Marie will both jump in and do a ton of damage to him.
That's more like it. Reactor blueprint. Golden caters.
Neat.
Alright, I'm gonna head off.
Alrighty.
Thank you for helping me do the profit taker, or the profit exploiter.
Glad to help. Have fun with
Whichever
your
one.
land-bound arc gun.
Yeah, right? It is pretty fun. Alright, talk to you later.
See ya. I think I am also going to end the stream there for today as well. So if anyone is watching, thanks for watching. And I don't think I'll be streaming on Thursday. Probably gonna need to rearrange my stream schedule because I have other commitments a bunch of Thursdays now. But that'll be something to do some other time.